Hope you all are good. We are here for grade 7 math. You can find all the lessons on aplusstudent.com. You have to log in there using your and then click on view all lessons. The lessons we're going to cover today are understanding exponents, evaluate exponents, solve equations with variable exponents, and exponents with negative bases. So please make sure you have your notebook and pencil so that you can note down the important examples and definitions as well. And I'm on grade 8 with the first lesson, that is understanding exponents. Three times three. So an exponent tells you how many times to use the base as a factor. That is 3 times 3. So you can write 3 times 3 as 3 square. 3 is the base and 2 is the exponent. Let's just start with the test questions. Write the expression using an exponent. So we have 3 times 3 times 3 times 3. So we are multiplying 3 4 times, 1, 2, 3, 4 times. So we can write as 3 exponent 4. That is 3 exponent 4. Option number 1 is the correct option. Option number 1 is the correct option. That is 3 exponent 4. Write the expression using an exponent. Three times 3 times 3. That is 3 exponent 3. Option number 2 is the correct option. That is 3 exponent 3. Option number 2 is the correct option. Got it? You are multiplying 3. How many times? 3. 3 times. So option number 2 is the correct option. Got it? Write the expression using an exponent. That is 4 times 4 times 4 times 4. So we're going to multiply 4 how many times? 4 exponent 4. Option number 2 is the correct option. That is 4 exponent 4. Option number 2 is the correct option. Write an expression using an exponent. Yeah, 2 times 2. So we are multiplying 2 times. So how do we write? 2 times 2 means you can write it as 2 exponent 2. So option number 2 is the correct option. Option number 2 is the correct option. That is 2 exponent 2. Write an expression using an exponent. 3 times 3. So you are multiplying 3 2 times. That is 3 square. We can write it as 3 square. Option number 1 is the correct option. That is 3 square. Write the expression using an exponent. Six times 6 times 6. So you're multiplying 6 3 times. So you can write it as 6 cube. Option number 2 is the correct option. Option number 2 is the correct option. That is 6 cube. Write the expression using an exponent. 2 times 2 times 2. That is 2 cube. Option number 1 is the correct option. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let's just move on to next lesson. The next lesson is evaluate exponents. Let's just start with the next lesson. Now we are given in the exponent form, you have to evaluate 7 square. So how do we write 7 square? We can write 7 square as 7 square means you are going to multiply 7 two times, that is 7 times 7. And so 7 times 7 equals 49. So that means 7 square equals 49. Got it? Let's just start with the test question. Hold on. The first example is 7 times 7 square. So 7 square, you have to evaluate. How do we evaluate? 7 square means we have to do 7 times 7. So 7 times 7 equals, that is 49. 7 times 7 is 49. Option number 1 is the correct option. Evaluate 6 square. Mhm. 6 square equals 6 times 6. 6 times 6 equals 36. Option number 1 is the correct option. Option number 1 is the correct option. 36 it is. Evaluate 2 square. That is 2 square, that equals 2 times 2, that is 4. Option number 2 is the correct option. potatoes. Two cube. So two cube means you have to multiply two how many times? That is 2 times 2 times 2. Two times 2 is 4 and 4 times 2 is 8. 2 cube equals 8. Option number 1 is the correct option. That is 8. Evaluate 3 exponent 3. 3 times 3 times 3. Hmm. 3 times 3 is 9 and 9 times 3 is 27. So option number 1 is the correct option. 27 it is. 5 square. Equals 25. Option number 2 is the correct option. 5 square equals 25. 9 square. So 9 square equals that is 81. Option number 2 is the correct option. Three square. So three square equals that is 9. Option number 1 is the correct option. 4 cube. 4 cube equals 4 times 4 times 4. That is 64. Option number 2 is the correct option. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let me just move on to next lesson. Yeah. The next lesson is solve equations with variable exponents. Solve for W. 6 exponent W equals 36. So you need to find the value of W. An exponent tells you how many times its base is used as a factor. So you have to find an exponent for the 6 that when evaluated equals 36, right? So we know that 6 times 2 is 36. Or either you can write like no, 6W equals, you can write 36 as 6 times 6. And again, you can write this 6 times 6 equals 6 squared. So when the bases are same, the exponents are also equivalent. When the bases are equal, exponents are also equal. So W equals to. Let's just start with the test questions. Solve for W. 3Q equals 27. So let's just write down 27 as we know that 27 equals 3 times 3 times 3, 3 times 3 is 9, and 9 times 3 is 27. So you can write as 3Q equals 3 exponent 3. So bases are same, the exponents are also equivalent, so that is Q equals 3. Option number one is the correct option. Q equals 3. Solve for R. 5 exponent R equals 25. So 5R equals 5 times 5. 5 exponent R equals 5 square. That is R equals 2. Option number 2 is the correct option. The correct option is 2. Solve for Y. 2 exponent Y equals 8. So which is the correct option? So that is 2 exponent Y equals 2 times 2 times 2. 2 times 2 is 4 and 4 times 2 is 8. 2 exponent Y and 2 exponent 3. No, that is Y equals 3. Option number 2 is the correct option. That is 3. Solve for Y. 8 exponent Y equals 64. Option number 1 is the correct option. That is 2. Solve for W. 6W equals 36. So which is the correct option? W equals 2. Option number 1 is the correct option. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let's just move on to next lesson. That is exponents with negative bases. Negative 1 square. That is negative 1 times negative 1. So when you multiply two negative numbers, the answer is positive 1. When you multiply two negative 1, the answer is positive 1. Yeah. Let's just start with the test questions. Negative 2 square. So you have to do negative 2 times negative 2. So multiplying two negative number means the answer is a positive number. So that is 2 times 2 is 4. Option number 1 is the correct option. That is 4. Hmm. Option number 1 is the correct option. Hmm. Negative 4 square. Now that negative sign is a negative sign like this, and the square is just for the 4. So you can evaluate like this, and 4 times 4. So 4 times 4 is 16. That is negative 16. Option number 2 is the correct option. Hmm. That is negative 3 square. So which is the correct option? That is negative 9. Option number 2 is the correct option. Negative 4 cube. Now negative sign. Negative 4 is the part of cube. You have to do negative 4 times, negative 4 times, negative 4. That is negative 64. Option number. Option number 1 is the correct option. That is negative 64. Negative 2 cube. So we have a negative sign on 2 cube means we have to do 2 times 2 times 2. 2 times 2 is 4 and 4 times 2 is 8. That is negative 8. Option number 1 is the correct option. Negative 3 cube, which is the correct option? Negative 27. Option number 2 is the correct option. Negative 1 cube. Negative 1 times negative 1 times negative 1 equals negative 1. Option number 2 is the correct option. Negative 1 square. Negative 1 times negative 1 equals 1. Option number 1 is the correct option. Hmm. Negative 2 square. That equals negative 4. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. So we were working on grade 7 math. The chapter we were working on is exponents and square roots, and the lessons we have covered today are understanding exponents, evaluate exponents, solve equations with variable exponents, and exponents with negative basis. So please make sure before the next session you can complete all the practice questions for the lessons we just did. That is your homework until next session. So if you need more help with any of the lesson, you can simply click on the live chat button. Tutors are available there to help you, or either you can write down the questions in the chat box. I'm here to answer all your questions. Okay, then that's all for today.